There have been messages of support for the U.S. President Joe Biden. These messages have been pouring in after his stunning announcement that he is exiting the presidential race and endorsing Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee. We heard from the German Chancellor, Olaf Scholz, who took to X to thank Biden and to say that the U.S. is a reliable partner, while also adding this. Let's bring it up for you. On Twitter, or rather X, he says, quote, his decision not to run again deserves respect. We also heard from the British Prime Minister, who also says he respects Biden's decision. Ukraine's president, Vladimir Zelensky, says Ukraine respects Biden's tough and strong decision. And Zelensky also added this. Let's bring up his social media post for you, saying, quote, Ukraine is grateful to President Biden for his unwavering support for Ukraine's fight for freedom. Look, under President Joe Biden, the United States has strengthened ties with allies around the world, in Europe, but also here in Asia, to counter a rising China. And as such, U.S. allies here in the region, they have been weighing in, including the Prime Minister of Australia, who calls Biden, quote, an honorable man of integrity. And he had more words to say. Watch this.
President Biden deserves today, I think, to be recognised for once again not putting himself forward first, but giving his first consideration to being what he believes is in the interests of the United States of America, as he has done his whole public life. And I pay tribute to him today.
We also heard from other regional allies in the Asia-Pacific region, including South Korea and Japan. They said that they did not want to comment on domestic politics in the U.S., but these governments emphasized the need to work with the U.S. Also, in the last hour or so, we heard from the president of the Philippines, who says Biden's decision is a, quote, demonstration of genuine statesmanship, while also adding this on social media, quote, this is what we heard from Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. We thank him for his constant and unwavering support for the Philippines in a delicate and difficult time. Of course, tensions continue to simmer between Manila and Beijing over China, its assertions of sovereignty and claims in the South China Sea. The United States has said that it stands with the Philippines. And, Michael, we are still awaiting a response from China later in the day. Back to you.
So how is Kamala Harris perceived internationally and particularly where you are in Asia?
Yeah, she is not as well known, obviously, as Joe Biden. She has not had a huge international portfolio as vice president earlier during her work as a prosecutor. I mean, she is partly of South Asian descent. She has made, as U.S. vice president, multiple trips here to the Asia-Pacific region. And her job has been to reinforce Biden's message in alliance building and to reiterate America's commitment to the Asia-Pacific region, especially in light of a rising China that has been flexing its muscles economically and militarily. I also wanted to add that earlier today, when he was reacting to the news of Biden's decision, the Australian Prime Minister Albanese called Kamala Harris a, quote, good friend of Australia. Back to you.
Fascinating. Kristie, good to see you. Kristie Lu Stout there in Hong Kong for us.